One, two, three, one, two, three, testing, 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 one, two, three. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my first YouTube video. If you didn't know who I am, well, this is my first YouTube video, so you don't know who I am. My name is Jafel Lobo, and I will be your host. This YouTube channel will become one of the most yapping channel in YouTube. And today I want to yap about discipline and how important it is, and show you 5 ways to build long-lasting discipline. If you didn't know what discipline is the ability to control your actions, emotions, and habits in pursuit of a long-term goal. This is important because you are doing what needs to be done, even if you don't feel like it. And it's such an amazing philosophy to have throughout life, because that's what makes you be successful or not. That's what separates people from success. So again, is you choosing progress or comfort. The first way to build long lasting discipline is to start small and stay consistent. This is important because big goals at the beginning probably probably fail if you don't have small goals little by little. If you just go straight to the big goal and try to make it there, it's going to be very difficult. For example, if you if you're in school, going to college, and you're trying to get good grades, little by little, you're gonna aim for that A at the end of the semester by small little goals. For example, you get an A in the essay, you get an A on an exam. So it is very important to set those small goals where you say, I'm gonna stay consistent with turning in my assignments. I'm gonna stay consistent at the gym so I can achieve the body that I want. And it doesn't take a lot. As long as you're showing up every single day, even if it's just for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, that is a win. Celebrate those small wins. Second, create a system, not just a goal, but a system. And what I mean by this, don't you say, I want to study more. Set a specific routine, like study at 6 p.m. every day with no distractions. That's very specific. If you want an example, when you were little with your parents, or your parents told you, I want you to go to sleep at 9 p.m. every single day so you can get a full night's sleep for the next day for school. That is a goal to do. That is very specific, and that is well driven. That's the type of discipline that you grow up with, and now you gotta do that for yourself, which is called self discipline. You gotta tell yourself specific tasks to do. And let's say another one, go to the gym at 5 p.m. after work every single day. And then that's when you start building your own gym schedule, your own gym routine. And again, that separates again just saying a plain claim to something very specific, and you know you're gonna do because it's at a certain time, at a certain place, and again with a certain description, which is no distractions. Number three, eliminate decision fatigue. What I mean by this is to simplify your life in a different level. And what I mean is plan your days. You can sit down on a Sunday and you can plan out your week on what you're gonna do. Monday through Friday. These are the days that you're gonna work. These are the times that you're gonna go to work out. These are the times that you're gonna hang out with your friends. And these are the meals that you're gonna prepare. This would reserve so much energy in advance, because then you can put that energy into different challenges throughout your days. It could be more. This could improve the focus on what you're trying to achieve. You can put more effort into your job because you already know what you're gonna do after work. You're not gonna have to be thinking about what am I gonna do after work during your shift. You're gonna be able to focus right there and then on what you're doing. The same thing with working out. If you plan out your days on what body parts of your body you're gonna hit, you're gonna be able to focus more on those that certain day and at that certain time. And that's where you're gonna be able to plan out the way that your body will recover from working out those days. If you hit upper body, let's say chest and triceps one day, then the next day will be back and biceps the other day. So it will give time for other muscles to heal little by little. And again, it's reserving your energy from decisions that could be simplified at the beginning of the week when you're planning out your week. And then you start with you start doing that with the weeks, then you can go up to the months. And of course, I'm not saying that everything is going to be perfect, because a lot of things change. Family, or even friend plans, or even accidents that may happen. It's just yourself planning ahead, trying to reserve your energy for making decisions that could be done earlier in the week. Number four, embrace discomfort. Have you guys ever heard the quote, "Be comfortable with being uncomfortable"? It sounds very confusing, but what it means is that discipline isn't supposed to feel easy. And as cliche as it sounds, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. So the more you practice doing hard things, the easier they become. So again, discipline is not going to be easy. Like I told you, some days you might feel sad, some days you might feel lazy. But as long as you're showing up still, even during those times of emotional discomfort, you're building up yourself to success. And your future self is going to thank yourself for showing up, because the things that you're doing will benefit your future self. I'm saying self a lot. I'm getting confused. But anyways, embrace discomfort. Number five, and I think this is one of the most important ones: track your progress and as well reward yourself. What this means is keep a journal. You can also do a checklist. You can do a habit tracker. Like there's a lot of apps out there. There's a lot of like um, even a trainer. You can have a trainer that can keep up with your progress, and you can celebrate those small wins by looking back and reading, looking at the checklist, talking to your trainer and being like, how much progress have I made? Have I done this correctly? How can I improve? These are very important things to be tracking. And as well, once you see how your progress is, you can celebrate. You can have a cheat day where you can like lay down on your bed for the whole day watching Netflix or watching anime or whatever. You can have those days because you have build up yourself for success. So again, you can also have a cheat day if you have such a very disciplined and very strict meal plan. You can have a cheat day because of how much progress that you have made. um, Again, this fuels up your motivation. It fuels up momentum, even more momentum for the next step, for the next stage of discipline, which becomes more like a lifestyle, instead of just trying to make it like a trait that you have. It becomes literally a lifestyle that you do every day, and it becomes easier and easier to do. So again, these are five ways that you can build your long lasting discipline, and there's a lot of more ways to do so, but these are the five things that have helped me out throughout the years of college. I'm going to be a senior, and I have an internship, I have a job, I go work out, I have friends, and I will say this: discipline has helped me keep myself in shape, and as well, um, very much. Thank you for listening to this yapping session about discipline. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Once again, my name is Jafel Lobo. And yeah, leave a like, leave a comment if you have your own experience of being or having a lifestyle of discipline. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to not hear your thoughts. Read your thoughts. Um, and yeah, I am very interested on how this YouTube channel is gonna go. And if you have any suggestions of what you want me to yap about, let me know.